Crazy Joe and Big Dog Jimmy here with a fantasy dream fight for UFC 2005. How awesome would this be? John Bones Jones versus Fedor Emelianenko, the light heavyweight champion versus the heavyweight king, the last emperor, a man who's been known for destructive force inside of an MMA ring, octagon, hectagon, quartagon, octagon, whatever gon you want to call it. You know what I mean? So inside of a cage. So and John Jones is known for being being the pound for pound king in the MMA universe, in the galaxy, and combat sports, known as one of the best and most elite, the two top elite fighters in the combat sports MMA world, going toe to toe in Madison Square Garden in UFC 2005 on November 12, 2016. How huge and gigantic would that be? Hit that like button if you would like to see them fight there or somewhere down the road. It would be a dream fight. It would be a fantasy fight. It would be just a gigantic, huge explosion. Be like just as big as Fedor versus Brock Lesnar, in my opinion. This would be awesome, because he could make light heavyweight at, when he's coming in around 223. All you'd have to do is drop about 20 pounds from that, unless he's cutting around 20 pounds before a fight. But I don't know why, if you're walking around 240, why not just go weigh in at that? But anyways, so Fedor, we know right now he is 35-4. He's getting ready to go against Fabio Maldonado at EFN 50 coming up here on June 17th. It is June 14th while I am recording this here. He is 35-4, 11 KO TKOs, 17 submissions, and 8 decision wins with 1 no contest. He's lost 3 times by KO TKO. Lost once by submission. He's never lost to the judges. He is one super badass. You know what I mean? He's going against Fabio Maldonado soon at 22-9. I believe Fedor's gonna knock him out. But anyways, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions on Fedor versus John Bones Jones. John Bones Jones is 22-1 right now. He's going against Daniel Cormier at UFC 200 on July 9, 2016 to unify the light heavyweight championship. He never lost it. He was stripped of it due to legal issues, and Daniel Cormier beat Rumble Johnson, and he defended it a couple of times. So this is going to be a blockbuster fight when those two go toe to toe. But anyways, so this is about John Jones versus Fedor. So Jones right now, from what this says here, he's got 9 KO TKO wins, 6 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision. He's never been stopped inside of a cage, inside of an octagon, inside of a hectagon, a quartagon, a octagon, inside of a cage in MMA. He lost once by other, and that was a DQ. The referee DQ'd him when he went against Matt Hamill with saying he had illegal downward elbows, and that was a bunch of bullshit. John Jones should be 23-0 right now. But anyways, enough of that. So he is on a huge tear. You know what I mean? He beat OSP by decision, Cormier by decision, Glover by decision, Gustafsson by decision. He beat Chael Sonnen by TKO. He submitted Victor Belfort. He beat Rashad Evans by decision, Lyoto Machida by guillotine choke, Rampage Jackson by submission with a rear naked choke. He knocked out Shogun Rue with a TKO. He submitted Ryan Bader by guillotine, and the list goes on and on and on about the men he's defeated and beaten and whatnot. The last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, he is coming off a 4-fight winning streak right now. He had it's like a 3-year layoff where he was retired. He came out of retirement. When he retired, he had beaten Pedro Rizzo by KO. He came back and beat Jide Sim. Jidep Sink. I don't know why I can't say his name right now. It just said his name was Jida Sink. I know that's not right. But anyways. Yeah, I'm wicked excited about talking about this fantasy dream fight. He beat him by TKO, and that was awesome. And now he's going to be fighting Fabio. If he beats Fabio, UFC needs to do whatever they can do to get this man to sign a contract and bring him into the UFC so we can have dream fights like this where the last emperor would go against John Bones Jones. He had a 3 fight losing skid in Strikeforce when he lost his first fight ever to Fabrizio Verdum, the triangle armbar. He lost to Antonio Bigfoot Silva by KO, TKO, Doctor Stoppage, I'm pretty sure. And then Dan Henderson beat him with a TKO. And, he turned it around with a decision over Jeff Monsoon. And then he beat Ishai by KO, and then Rizzo by KO, and then TKO by Singh. You know what I mean? So this, I believe he is, turned things around just like Brock Lesnar will prove at UFC 200. But anyways, this would be a huge fight. Who would win between these two? Leave me a comment down below your thoughts and opinions. I personally think John Bones Jones would win this one by a third round TKO knockout with a ground and pound, or he'd get a spinning back kick to the head, or a spinning back fist, or an elbow to the head of Fedor Emelianenko and knock him out and take him out. Big Dog Jimmy thinks the last Emperor Fedor Emelianenko would be the first man to ever knock out John Bones Jones, and he would do it in the first round. Leave us a comment with your thoughts and opinions on that. Do you think the Big Dog Jimmy's right and Fedor would knock out John Bones Jones in the first round? Or do you think John Bones Jones would be able to defeat Fedor with a TKO or a knockout in the third round, like I predict? Uh, you know, but also there's a possibility if you went to the decisions to the judges, you would have to say Fedor most likely would get, but then John Bones Jones could do because he's never lost a decision. Neither one of us lost a decision. You know what I mean? So it would just be huge and awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this dream fight. Breakdown, full fight breakdown, and thoughts and whatnot about it.